What's up, guys? Dane Davis here. Shout out to Boogie Bentley, Dauber, and the Indie Kid over at Talkin VAWLS Network on YouTube. VAWLS fans, head over to their YouTube channel, Talkin VAWLS Network. Smash that like button and subscribe, baby. Go Big Orange.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and I gotta be honest, I was not expecting to make another video today, but I was scrolling through Twitter and saw this, a tweet from the son of an absolute volunteer legend. Navy Shuler tweets out and says, "I'm coming home, hashtag GBO. We'll get into it. We'll talk about Navy Shuler. But this excites me. This one excites me. And I don't know what the future holds for Navy Shuler, but Heath Shuler was an absolute legend, an absolute icon for me. He took over in the early 90s from my all-time favorite Tennessee quarterback, Andy Kelly. Heath Shuler took over for him. This is just neat. This is one of those cool stories. This is when you talk about Vol for life and what it means. This is one of those stories, but we'll get into it. We'll talk about what he will do at Tennessee. As always, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up just below the video. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy what we do here, if you press that little thumbs up, it helps the analytics, helps this channel grow. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, you're saying, what is this? Who are you? We're not experts or insiders. We're fans just like you. So if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop new content. The Indie Kid and Dauber continuing to cover that basketball program. So make sure you show up for the post-game shows. They go live immediately following the games. And then also we'll be live Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time for our regular football show. So tune in for that. But let's jump into this article. It's over at SI.com, written by Matt Ray. It says, just in, Vol legacy App State transfer, Navy Shuler to transfer home to Tennessee. The article here says Tennessee has reportedly landed transfer quarterback Navy Shuler. The App State transfer is the son of VFL Heath Shuler, one of the best quarterbacks in program history. It goes on to say here, Shuler announced the decision moments ago on social media. He wrote, "I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to play the game I love and the ability to continue my academic and athletic career." Navy Shuler goes on to say, "Would also like to thank all of the coaches from Power 5 to Group of 5 programs that offered me. It's been very humbling. With that said, I will be transferring to the University of Tennessee and will be the 5th Shuler in my family to wear the Power T. I would like to thank Coach Heupel and his staff for giving me the opportunity. Rocky Top has always been home. It's time to return." It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Navy Shuler was a 3-star coming out of high school, committed to Appalachian State back on July the 4th, 2019. So what does the future look like on Rocky Top? Will he be a redshirt? Will he be on scholarship? The article goes on to say here, Shuler is a redshirt freshman. He'll have 4 years of eligibility remaining in Knoxville and will play alongside his cousin, West Shuler, who is currently a preferred walk-on at Tennessee. It says during his time at Christ School in North Carolina, Shuler completed 405 of his 602 passes for over 6,500 yards and 71 touchdowns in his career, only threw 19 interceptions in his prep career. Appalachian State will return veteran signal caller Chase Bryce for another season. Shuler entered the transfer portal on December 10th, and it did not take long for him to decide on Rocky Top as his transfer destination. And that's funny because I think I saw some of you guys talking about this, or maybe I just saw it on social media, an article talking about Navy Shuler entering the transfer portal and would he be willing to come to Tennessee. And it's interesting when you look at, Tennessee's current quarterback situation, and we're about to get into that with the article here. But you're looking for another guy. You ideally you want to bring in Taven Jackson. You want to redshirt him, let him develop, let him sit under the learning tree of Hendon Hooker and Josh Heupel and Coach Golish. Let him learn. A year to redshirt. I know it's probably mixed feelings for some of you guys, but Joe Milton coming back, as of now, not a lot of Tennessee players entering the transfer portal, none after the season have ended. So I would hope that Joe Milton's going to come back and be that backup quarterback. You have to have somebody you can rely on. One of you guys, when we were talking about the expectations for 2022, the excitement level, because Hendon Hooker's coming back. One of you guys talked about it. We're one injury away. We're one injury away from a train wreck at the quarterback position. You got to have somebody else other than Joe Milton backing up Hendon Hooker. We talked about it when Harrison Bailey transferred out. What a bad situation you're putting that program in. With a few games left to play, you got 2 scholarship quarterbacks on roster. The article here goes on to talk about it. It says Tennessee currently has 3 quarterbacks on scholarship, with Hendon Hooker and Joe Milton set to be joined by Taven Jackson in the near future. So it remains unclear what Shuler's scholarship status is for the VAWLS. But adding a serviceable quarterback that is likely content with the option to compete in and compete as a backup is a nice pickup for Josh Heupel and company in the transfer, especially if Shuler is coming to Knoxville as a preferred walk-on, which is possible. What a great story it would make down the road that Navy Shuler transfers to Tennessee just for an opportunity to wear that power tee. That tells you what Knoxville means to the Shuler family. You can tell by his tweet, by what he put out there, he is excited to wear that power tee and follow in his father's footsteps. A guy that takes pride in wearing the power tee. A guy that is willing to come compete, and maybe the story for Navy Shuler is that he battles, he competes, he earns a scholarship, and the best is that he is a backup and he is content with that. What a great story that would be. Article here goes on to say Shuler's transfer will also mean that his father, Heath, a longtime fan favorite, will be around the program even more in the coming years. Josh Heupel has emphasized the importance of having former Tennessee players around his program. Heath Shuler was recently in town for Tennessee's matchup against South Alabama and spent some time with Josh Heupel in the pregame. So like I said, it's going to be fun to follow this. It's going to be fun to see what the actual status of Navy Shuler is. Is he a walk-on? Is he a scholarship guy? He just wants the opportunity to rep that power tee, that opportunity to compete. I absolutely love it. I love this story. Like I said, what a great finish it would be for him to just to earn a scholarship. But a kid that takes pride. We talk all the time. These kids don't take pride. It's all about me. It's all about them. It's not about the team. It's not about us. This is a situation where that's not always the case, guys. Navy Shuler is a guy that is coming to play for the T, nothing more, nothing less. So you know the deal. Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this. What an addition. What an interesting piece of news. It's fun for me. What about you guys? Hit that comment section. Let me know. Who are your favorite Vol quarterbacks of all time? I know the sexy answer, the popular answer. So many people would probably say Peyton Manning just because of his legacy, who he is, what he did in the NFL. A lot of people would say T. Martin for winning a national championship after Peyton went on to play in the NFL. But for me, like I said, it goes back to the early 90s and the late 80s, early 90s, Andy Kelly, the first guy that I remember watching Tennessee football and actually caring. I mean, I've been a Tennessee fan since the day I was born, as long as I can remember. But when I first started to invest was in the late 80s with Andy Kelly, and then Heath Shuler took over for him. Those are my two guys, my two favorite Vol quarterbacks of all time. But hit that comment section. Let me know yours. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. I know I joke about it, talk about it, beg you guys to do it every single week, but it does help the channel. And I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys as we are on the road to 11,000 subscribers so fast. We appreciate it. Also, you can go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin VAWLS Network. Just go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Tons of different designs, whether it be logo merchandise, baseball, basketball, football. We've got it all. Any and all support greatly appreciated, but more than anything, we just appreciate you guys showing up, hanging out, and the way you support this channel it's very humbling. We appreciate it. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The dogs howl